this project, I demonstrate how to use a stack data structure with a graphical user interface in NetBeans. The CakeBox project simulates a real-world example of stacking cakes into an oven. The structures follows the LIFO principle, last in, first out. Let's start with CakeBox.java. This is the entry point of the application. It's create the instance of the OpenGI and make it visible, and this connects the logical to the visual interface. Next, we have CakeGUI.java. This is an interface that defines the behavior of our stack. It includes stack methods like isEmpty to check if the stack has any element, is full, but it will always return false because it's a array list, so it's dynamic. Push to add elements to the top of the stack. Pop to remove elements. Pick to return the top element without removing it. We will check and test all these elements in the project. We have mycakes.java. This is the class that implements the stack using the array list. It controls how cakes are added, removed, or viewed using stack logic. For example, push adds a cake at index 0, and pop removes the cake from the top display stack and builds a string with all the current cakes. Here we have a validation phase where we implement the interactor with the oven, and it will check if we have any elements in the application. So while it have element, it will show in array list. Now let's go into OpenGUI. This is where the graphical user interface is built. Here we have the graphical user. We can check the source. And starting by adding, so we will get from combo box the type of the cake, from the text field the weight, and the date. We have a validation phase, so the capacity of the oven has a maximum size of 5. We also have a validation for empty fields. So if any of the fields are empty, it will return the message. In field weight, it needs to be a number, or it will return a error message. We also have a format for the data. It will be checked. After everything is checked, the display will push all the inputs and will display the resulted final. We will have the algorithms to check the top cake using pick and to remove all cakes using empty stack. We can test the application, just running it. Here we have 5 types of cake. You can start with chocolate. If you try to add, it will return an error message. We also have tips from the program, like just numbers allowed and the specific format date. We can try alphabetic here and the wrong date format. Try to add, so just numbers allowed. And the format date needs to be year, month, day. It also needs to be maximum of 2 weeks, so we need to change the month. And we have the first cake. We can add the maximum of 5, or it will return a message. Here we can check the top cake. Following the LIFO principle, the top cake will be the last add, so plain cake is the top cake. I can remove the top cake. Plain cake comes out, and the new top cake will be strawberry. If I remove, the new will be pineapple. And now I have just 2 cakes, chocolate and vanilla, so I can add a cake again. Also, I can remove all and check if you have any cake in the oven. The application is working. I can close that. Thank you.